Yo!
Oh no.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Great Waifu Debate, the only show where you get
Hello.
two guys in a voice call to talk about anime pleasantries, anime, fuck it, anime toiletries.
Of course.
Y'all seen that roll of toilet paper in that one episode? Yeah, that shit look good.
Why the toilets got trees?
Toilets are trees. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. Toilets are trees. Tell me I'm wrong. I did done do that.
You done did that?
My name is Tamarrow, whatever the fuck you want to call me. And as usual, we had the man, the miss, the peasant.
You call me a peasant, dog.
I had to find something that rhymes. Chill. I'm sorry.
That rhymes with what?
Yep.
Peasant?
Nah, couldn't you?
You can't think of nothing better? Rhymes on real quick.
Alright, Couch. What you doing over there, dog?
What's poppin'?
Poppin'!
Wait.
As usual, we have our social medias. They exist. Just letting it be known. And that's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
They're there.
See y'all later.
I'll be using them though.
But what might we be talking about this week? Duke fucking Tengoyama.
Today, we are talking about Taimadou Gakuen 35 Shiken Shoutai, otherwise known as Anti-Magic Academy 35th Test Platoon.
I hate it here. Fuck a light
Why
novel,
you hate it
dog. Them niggas can't write titles for shit.
Fuck a light novel.
I shaved. Then I brought home a high school girl. You don't say.
They're either stupid as fuck or a whole paragraph
so it
long.
Doesn't make any sense. But so this is a show that exists. It does in fact exist. What's it about though? Is the real question.
So it's about it's set in a world where magic is kind of like a no-no thing for the most part, and they're like fucking witches and wizards and shit that are like evil. And this test platoon is a part of an academy where there are like a bunch of other platoons. Yeah, if you a witch, you a bitch, and this is like a militarized school that goes out and like hunts witches and like gets like witch made like books and shit like that. And it's kind of just about, I guess, it's like a bunch of mini arcs for each of the characters in the test platoon.
And then, plot ensues. Leave it alone, plot. Dog. Just because you right, it don't mean you right. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually exactly what it means. Matter of fact.
Quit tripping. You tripping.
No. I am not tripping.
You falling?
I'm falling. I can't get up. I'm slipping.
So let's take a brief moment to talk about our main character, Mr. I'll share half your burden, Kusanagi Takeru. Takeru, if you want me to fucking enunciate it.
Kusanagi.
Yeah.
Takeru.
Yeah.
Yeah. We on our weeb shit. Yeah.
How you
feel? Alright, yeah. Talk Ruby. Yeah, how you feel about Kusanagi?
He's fine. Yeah. He be there. He do be there.
He's unlike the past, within the past 10 shows we've watched, like 6 or so of the main characters have just been like filler in and of itself. I guess he's more standout
in a sense.
Than them.
He's more integrated.
He's not that great.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Like, he has his own... There are some things I need to talk about when we get to that show. But he's a little bit more than just there, which is dope. Notable.
I do appreciate to see it.
But, it's
nothing special.
Harem. It's a harem show, so... Yeah. The main character's not going to be great.
Yeah, there's. Are you saying there's no harem show that has a good harem protagonist? That's a very blunt statement.
I'm just saying for the most part, it's not.
True.
What harem show do you know?
Campione.
That doesn't just Campione, sure. Trinity 7.
Listen, dog, I don't keep a list of harem shows on me at all times. Kishi no Cavalry.
I guess, that's
what do you mean? Harem. Nah, don't forget about Alice. Do not sleep on Alice like that.
Alice wasn't really digging him like that, though. Alice is just Alice, yo. Leave my person alone.
I feel you. Listen, I don't really think of, my list of harem shows whenever this topic is brought up. All right.
I guess Grisaya. Frieza Grisaya.
Yeah. It's there. Not like this.
The fuck were we talking?
Bakwa Tomogachi Friends Club. Haganai.
I can't give you that.
Yamada.
I cannot give you that.
Yeah.
7 Witches?
Yeah.
I guess.
What do you mean not really?
Not really.
What do you mean not really?
I guess, like, in terms of plot-wise, he is the driving force of the plot. So I'll give you that. All right, was that like 5?
Kanajo Sana Namijimi. Fuck. That too.
Kotobun.
All I'm saying is that there's more. Okay.
There's bound to be like 20 out of the how many hundred, like 600, 700.
Leave it alone.
Harem
dog.
Anime. Does not have
you will never find. It's always going to be the minority. Oh, there's some good among this. Lots of bad. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's fair to assume that a harem main character is going to be bad because of the fact that it's a harem. Just because the vast majority of harem.
And I'm saying that's going to be
characters.
true for every genre. Oh,
I beg to differ.
You better start doing that different right now.
Let me look at the genres real quick.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Horror, either because the horror is centralized around the main character or because of the fact that there just isn't one.
That sounds like a cop-out. Oh, there isn't one, so it can't be.
How is that
so
a
it
cop
can't
out?
be bad.
Well, I'm saying because of the fact that there isn't a main character, then the main character can't
No,
be shit.
I meant in general. I wasn't even referring to the sense of a main character. I was just saying.
Well, I was just talking about the main character.
Well, I can agree to that then. I was just saying, like, yeah, dog. There's always gonna be more shit than there is good.
No, I was just talking about like shitty main characters
Gotcha.
with the harem stuff. Like the main characters being like what's the word? Like stuff that you can put yourself into, you know?
Hey, dude, don't you want to be in this anime and then have a character that represents you?
Oh, I want to have a bunch of hot babes fight over me. No. I just want like a bitch. I don't need none of them.
If you ask me. But yeah, he's there.
He's a little bit more than there, but not
he be
crazy.
He's not an
nothing especially special. Yeah, he's more than slightly more than just an insert.
You know, is it personify? Is that the word I'm trying to use here? Empathize. Sympathize.
No.
Fuck.
I don't know how to word this correctly, but vicarious.
Yeah, I got you.
Is the word.
Yeah, I don't put myself in his shoes, as it were.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about him for the most part. His power's cool. I like when characters go henshin.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nifty gimmick that he's. I mean, it's like I'm different than everyone else, but swords are cool. Swords are cool, so I can't be mad.
Pretty much. I guess we should just start talking about this show. How you feeling about this show?
Mid Supreme.
Word.
There's just a bunch of shit in the show that I've seen the show.
God damn!
This is my third time watching. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
I watched it when it came out. I rewatched it a couple years after when I was like, "Damn, what was the show again?" And then I watched it now, and I basically skipped through the last like 4 or 5 episodes, just like picking up plot shit. After the shit with the elf, I was like, "Fuck it, the rest of this isn't going to be like anything." And even so, all of the different like arcs that build up the character are so fucking like pointless.
I disagree.
The whole show was just. I mean, to build up the show, it's not pointless, but it's just paced so fucking.
I feel the opposite. I think it
pointless.
was paced nice. I like the way it was paced in terms of just character development. I don't know. It didn't feel like they were trying to lead up to something, so that's why I didn't have my expectations for it to like have a resolution. So I'm
not really, and this doesn't coincide with my favorite character or anything, my waifu or anything. But I feel like Mary's was like the best developed plot arc in terms of, because the other characters are just kind of fucking like Otori. Her family was killed by a witch, and so she
hers was the worst actually because it got no plot.
All of a sudden, she doesn't. I beg to differ. I think that
Usagi's
fucking Usagi's was the worst.
Set up, had a beginning, a middle, and an end. Otori's just like,
yeah, but
I'm part of this platoon, and I have a backstory. Now you know my backstory. Let's start the show. No resolution.
Yeah, but I mean, I that just like didn't bother me as much as Usagi's. Like, Usagi's was just like, yeah, this happens in like most shows where a character is singled out by like some unfortunate circumstance where they have to be around this dickhead, and then the dickhead turns out to be a rapist. Like I've seen this shit before.
Yeah,
I'll see it again. It's just
yeah,
like get
but
the
at the
shit
same
over
time, it's
with.
just like it's not like it's terribly handled. It's just there. I don't think it's the worst.
I don't know. I feel like with Oka's, it's just like more than just focusing on her. It's focusing about getting the team like
But
together.
the thing is, it doesn't have an end. It's just lingers and dies out after that episode 2 or whatever. And like, all right, time to move on. I'm like, what? That didn't resolve anything about her character at all, actually.
I mean, it didn't directly resolve, but throughout the show, she just became like a more lighthearted person.
Her motivations were so
You know?
fucking aimless. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, like, same thing with fucking I'm trying to remember. My thoughts are gone.
That means I win.
I'm not
you
gonna
are
give you
though.
that. Like,
You just did. As soon as your thoughts disappeared, I stole them bitches.
I definitely dislike Usagi's arc a lot more, just because, well, oh, because it's like, yeah, that's there, but with Usagi's, I was not offended, but like definitively more in disdain than with Oka's.
Oka's doesn't end. That part makes me mad. It makes her character dissipate completely instead of giving her an actual character to grow into. And no one else
Yeah, but I
had
mean,
that
like,
issue.
I don't know. I feel like aside from like Mari, none of the other characters really grow that much.
Well,
Like
I don't
Usagi,
mean in
like
terms of growth,
gets better
essentially. I
at
just mean like in terms of
shooting.
this is who they are. You're just like, okay, now we understand why you are the way you are. And okay, here's your actual arc. And she just doesn't get one. She
But
just doesn't have one.
From a just looking at it throughout all of the arcs, though, every single one of the characters, they have such strong wills to do something, and then as soon as the main character was like, I'll carry half your burden, they're like, okay, I no longer care about my mission that I was living my entire life for anymore.
I'll carry half your
And it's not even, it's just like every single fucking character, it's like, as soon as they get say like some damsel in distress type beat, they no longer have any sort of driving force.
You mean I
Like,
can
like,
accept help from people?
if my family, like if my family was murked by some fucking witches, I'd hate them until the end of time.
Nah, shit, I'd be cool with them.
And it's like, Oka was literally just murdering people. Like, she got kicked out of like the actual military because she just murdered people, and then all of a sudden
there's
she's
a weird discrepancy between the violence and the tone of the show.
Yeah.
Fucking the girl who dies during the test in like the 3rd episode by from Haunted with the plants growing out of her. And I'm just like,
yeah.
Word? And they're just like, oh yeah, no, she's dead. She got murked. Omega.
Okay, time to move on.
Haha, Chinese dress.
She wasn't the main character, so just
bandages.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, thank you for doing that now.
But yeah, I forgot. But I feel like the show would have been way better if Kusanagi and his sister. No, if Takeru and his sister actually like died.
Well, that's
in the last
the
episode.
issue because the light novel definitely has more. They were definitely setting up for season 2. If you saw from the last episode.
Yeah, no.
Didn't you know?
Yeah.
Orochi
No, I know.
Kusanagi. You know.
And I feel like it just would have been way better if they actually fucking died.
I think it'd be better if I died.
And normally I don't like. Normally it's like whatever when a show kills off a main character, but I feel like it was fitting since he like his relic was killing him anyway. And then The relic was like actually
whatever.
eating away at his soul, and then he was like,
Whatever.
I'm fine.
The issue with this
workout.
show as well is that nothing gets explained, like technically. So they can say, they just go,
yeah, no.
Oh, I'm eating your soul. You have now activated God Eater mode. No, he's activated God Eater mode. And then he's fine by the end of the episode. We're like, okay.
One thing that bothered me, because I remember it the second time I watched the show, when Haunted showed up in episode 3 or whatever, when they killed off that one bitch, he was like, oh, you're a Kusanagi, that means you're from the Demon Hunter clan. And then the only time they talk about it is when his sister is an actual demon. Like, you can't do a little something special where he's like, demon strike or some shit. Like,
now he just goes,
give me a little bit more.
Kusanagi blade. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yamato no Orochi.
Like, Orochi no
You just fucking call me. Okay, Orochimaru no Uchiha.
And then he does the... Yeah, like...
The power scaling doesn't make sense either.
It's just...
I don't get how anything works in this world. I don't know what the hierarchy is between the witch hunters, the witches, and then the other random shit mixed in.
Like... Haunted is definitely, like, overpowered as shit.
I don't get it.
And yet, he doesn't just fucking waltz in by himself and just take everything he needs. Like, why does he send a bunch of, like, old-ass fucking mechas into the place when he could literally...
He lives in a society, teleport. Bro. He's a joker.
He can actually just teleport, and he just chooses not to.
That's my only explanation. He's a joker. He enjoys the chaos. He goes, I love killing. I love the emotions people have when they kill. I'm wacky. I'm crazy. I live in a society.
What do you mean you don't feel anything when you kill?
You've hurt my feelings. Yeah.
Like, there's just like...
The witch, he goes, I've activated Witch Hunter mode. I'm like, wow, okay, he's gonna beat him up now. He gets Millie Rock. Word?
Yeah. So, no. He does, like, fight back decently well against Haunted when he's in God Hunter.
You actually cut out for everything you said besides the explanation.
Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. When he's in Witch Hunter, he actually put up a good fight against Haunted. When he's in God Hunter, though, he gets smacked around by Haunted. Isn't God Hunter supposed to be better?
It's just, you know.
Like, the show, it has plot. They just don't do fucking anything to develop it.
You know, do you sell your soul? Will you give up your humanity to become a witch hunter? Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Oh. What if you just like attack your cop?
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, I guess it's fine, right? You have to think about it that hard, huh? Yeah, that's...
Well, Oka gave up her humanity, so I can't do it, right? Don't even get me started on the fucking
that shit episode. Was dope. I was like, yes, they actually managed to cram in a beach episode. How the fuck?
That is the one thing I vividly remember from the first and second times watching, like vividly, and I fucking hated it.
I didn't mind it.
Not only do they manage to squeeze in a beach episode in an already filler episode, it was also a beach episode with tentacles.
God bless.
The loaded, like, the two fucking cursed filler.
They had to. They had to.
Put into one. They definitely did it. What did it add to the story?
Tiddies.
What did it add? Oh wow! I don't give two shits, fucks, asses, dicks, or ball sacks. Like, come on! They wasted it in that episode where they could have actually developed a plot that they didn't fucking have. you know what? Instead of actually trying to make sense of the story, here's drunk funny haha and then tentacle wowza. Like,
I
come
do
on,
think
dog.
the show doesn't try to make itself about the plot. I think its strength was not where it lied in terms of plot. It was definitely wanted to be a character centric show. The way they developed it.
Yeah, but even with the character centricity, like they don't do enough with the
I don't
characters.
disagree. I'm just saying that's where the direction they wanted.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm saying like regardless of what the plot is focused on, they just didn't develop the
Yeah,
plot enough.
all the characters are missing
Like,
some cohesion.
even if they weren't focused on fucking Valhalla or whatever, they could have spent that
I
filler
figured it
episode
out.
actually,
I
trying to
figured
make
it out.
more
All
sense
these
out of something.
characters don't connect with each other. They all connect with Kusanagi. There we go. So all of their
What do
story
you mean?
arcs where they're like fulfilling their character arc involves solely Kusanagi as the emotional hinge slash support. And so you're missing that cohesion where they're all interacting with each other besides him. Like, you have the funny, goofy moments, but you don't have the emotional shit with that.
Yeah, you have the time to grab some booze. Like,
But then
okay,
you don't have the heart to hearts with the other, with like the girls with each other and not Takeru, you know. And that's what I feel
yeah,
is missing
and I
the
mean,
most, and what makes it feel so disassociated.
it's like weird because it's like
Yeah.
kind of harem, but like a lot of like they do the whole I like him, no, I like him. Let's argue about this, that, and the other thing. But that's like that's it for the
Yeah.
girls'
That's what
interactions.
I'm
Like
saying.
it's
That's what's
some
missing.
fucking what's the
What?
word?
Cohesion?
It's some like Beck Bechdel Bechdel. It's like this like thing where it's like it's like a test of literacy where you like write female characters shit if the only time they talk is
Oh,
about a
yeah, I
guy,
got you. That's what that happens.
and
Yeah.
that's all. Yeah, and I mean I get it's like a harem show or whatever, but you
Yeah, they
something else.
could have done
Come on
something.
now.
Even in their own arcs when he's not there, you know, with
He's still on their
Suginami.
mind.
I want to not let you do whatever you're going to do. Yep. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Okay. Yep. Please
Don't
don't
worry,
stop.
Kusanagi's here.
No, you can't do. How could he?
Yes, sir. I don't understand anything about the show's world setting either. Like, there's zero. It's not informed at
It's
all.
like
You're just like, okay, so they're witches and they're
no.
not witches. Cool. Oh, now they're elves and other magical beings. Okay.
So even just aside from the like that part, the
the
like
powers.
the
Yeah.
geography or whatever, it shit don't make sense to me. It's like normal city right next to fucking Chicago.
Right next to normal Japanese background
Well,
school.
yeah, it's like normal Japanese shit, and then there's
Aha, you
Baltimore
know.
right around the
It
corner.
happens, bro.
Why is there a fucking wasteland
Yeah.
right next to a
I mean, that's
Walmart?
called Baltimore. What you mean? The fuck? Yeah, but it's I don't understand the main three governing powers, which is the Academy, uh Alchemist,
There's
and Valhalla. Yeah.
Alchemist
Just like
Valhalla.
so
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I guess cool. I don't know.
Yep. Yeah. Alchemist
His
is
scientist company. Hello,
there. I
scientist
think
company. Say hi.
that was definitely like a
Yeah.
season 2 kind of thing that they just never developed. Valhalla is just I want to kill the world.
That's
Another
that's not
like
what it is. That's only what Haunted wants to do, which he's just a part of it.
yeah, but we don't know what the rest of Valhalla wants
And
because Haunted is the only
issue
like there's Haunted and then there's the 2
Orochi
other characters of Valhalla that like
episode.
show up in the last like 3 episodes. Yeah, it was like one of them was like some English
I
name,
don't
I
fucking
think.
know.
Fuck,
Fuck
what
if
was
I
it?
know, dog.
Well, there was Mephisto. What were they a part of Valhalla?
Yeah, no,
Or
that was
was
just
it just
that
like
was just a
I
random
want my
part.
body back?
That was just a random thing because that was Usagi's shit. Yeah.
Really? Gotcha.
And the thing is, with that last episode, they go, "Are you trying to make history repeat again?" Main academy director who's mysterious and playful and conniving.
He's actually a bad guy.
But he doesn't have our best interests at heart.
Oh wow. No shit.
I like characters like that never get explained. I don't like characters that have their backstories explained like that, so they're no longer fucking weirdos. Whenever they introduce characters like that, I just really hope that they never get explained. Because that's the best part. When they're just fucking around doing shit in the background. And they're not bad or good either. They're just chilling.
Watery.
Got it.
That was the girl's name.
Yeah, so... yeah, it's just a lot of shit that doesn't make sense. But, we just gotta hold that, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll carry half your burden. Thank you!
I am a normal person now.
Thanks.
I will work solely for the team now. I will follow you, and I am in love with you.
You know how that should go. Yeah, so, out of 10 questions to sell your humanity and get a power-up that's not a power-up, how many would you give it?
I don't know. Like a fucking 4 to 5 God Hunters out of 10.
I'd give it like a 6 or a 7.
I just did not enjoy the show.
What it was doing.
Like, no, I'll give it a 5 just because it's not terrible, but it's just like, it wasn't enjoyable for me to watch.
So, the character arcs were cool. You do whatever.
Yeah, I think it's just because I've seen this show a couple times now. It's just like
there's not enough substance there to warrant repeat viewings, dog. That's what I will say.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have gone back to this show if I didn't do it for the podcast.
Like first time watching, I probably would have given it the same score you did, but for rewatching,
you gotta hold that dum. That sounds like it's all your fault. You should have just not watched it.
Yeah, I probably.
Oh, did you remember when? No. Oh, well, okay. How'd you feel about the art style? It's pretty textbook, honestly.
I guess.
Especially for 2015. Yeah.
Yeah, all of 20. What came out this season specific?
Oh,
Narigami, Kishino Cavalry.
Goddamn.
Asterisk. Owari Monogatari. Yeah. Comet Lucifer.
Right. You good?
OD. Yeah, it's average for the time.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Nothing crazy.
When they weren't doing the Grookey type beats, that do 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 do, that one track they had literally every time in the show when something comical was happening.
Yeah,
I fucked with the EDM they were doing. They were going for.
I didn't really notice the
I
OST that
definitely
much.
did, and I definitely do like the OP and ED. I'm a fan.
I did not rock with the ED was fine. Like ED's okay. I wouldn't put on a playlist, but it was
I like
fine.
both
I
of them
didn't like
a
the
lot.
OP. The OPs just felt kind of generic action.
Really? Interesting. I felt the opposite, actually. I thought it was an interesting OP and if it was trying to go for an action, it didn't feel like it was trying to go for an action OP to me at all. Personally.
Yeah, I got it.
It actually felt closer to an ED, in my opinion. I rocked with it for sure. But yeah, this show got issues, but like it's still mildly enjoyable to me. Like the character interactions are cool. The premise is fine. It's enough to just sit down and be like, all right, let's watch it.
Aside from the main characters, the Haunted Drive is so fucking. It's just like stereotypical villain shit. I'm just saying, like, I want to see the world more beautiful, so I'm gonna kill people. Like, I've seen this in how many shows now? This exact trope.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's all the characters in the show fucking suck.
You know who doesn't suck?
Who?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is in fact crazy.
You didn't like the guy that Tucker talked to once.
Oh, the one guy.
And then he's like, "Don't call me by my first name, you piece of shit." And then comes back in the last episode.
Oh, the dude with that they like fought against and where the bitch got murked.
You didn't like that guy, dude?
Don't talk to me, you fucking dirty traitor. What did he do? What did he do wrong? That's another point that they just decided not to develop.
They talked once in the hallway. Literally once.
They talked once in the hallway, and then before the thing, he was like, "Looks like I'm matched up against you in the second round. Prepare to fucking die." And then, the second to last episode or whatever.
I did there were things I liked about this show though. I liked the fact when they do the whole body possession thing in Usagi's. They're like, they don't do the whole, "No, I can't shoot a friend." No, shoot that bitch. Like they didn't go for that, and I was like, okay, cool. That makes it more tolerable, much more tolerable. No, I don't know if I should shoot them or not. They're in a friend's body. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, like they were all like, make sure not to aim for any vital organs, but then there was actual bullet wound or anything.
It's
Also, another thing about that specific part of the show. Takaru goes, "If you want to shoot me and then her."
Yeah.
Usagi had 2 bullets. She needed one to exercise the ghost, push them out of the body, and then she needed the other to actually shoot the ghost. So if she shot both of them, she wouldn't have had anything to actually kill fucking Mephisto with.
I don't know if he knew that though. And also it's pretty obvious. I don't know who would be fooled by that.
I mean, it's obvious to the viewer.
That nigga is definitely, he goes, yeah, alright, just shoot us both if that's what you gotta do, man. I'm like, alright, dope. It's probably not you. Because, you know, the villains in the show are stupid, as we've established.
Yeah, and so are the characters.
Yeah, but they're at least well defined in terms of their character archetype, at least. So he goes, yeah, shoot us both, and you know, do what you have to do. Okay, I'll shoot the other person then. You know, made sense.
It was just a gamble though. Like,
literally, a character figured it out. Fucking Nikaido figured it out the minute that bitch walked onto the roof. Oh, are you okay? That bitch would never say I'm okay. And then,
yeah, but Usagi didn't have the same kind of interaction with him.
You know, it's whatever. You know?
Yeah, like, it's easy to say that Taku, like, he would have actually done that shit, but, you know, what if he was the one that was possessed and they were just saying that? That's what I'm saying.
Gotta hold that L. They've known each other longer. I can give.
And I mean, another thing about the bullets was they were like two different colors, right? So one was obviously meant for pushing the ghost out, and the other one was obviously meant for exercising. So shooting both of them in the first place wouldn't have made any.
Yeah. Why are you thinking so hard, bro? The issue is that you didn't have to think hard about it.
Because this is a review.
How dare you deconstruct this show that didn't put this much... Listen, they didn't put that much thought into it when they were thinking about it. Why are you? Huh?
Because I'm reviewing the show. And so are you.
I'm on a review? I gotta get out of here. No, I don't disagree. That shit is dumb. But, yeah. Yeah. That's just how that should go. You don't like how they're, like, hysterically bad at doing missions or something, but they seem to be competent enough in general?
They have fine team coordination. They just, like, I don't know, fuck up somehow every time. Like, aside from Usagi in the earlier episodes, their team coordination's fine. Like, they're like, alright, I do this, you do that, let's fucking get it. And then they do that shit.
But, you know, they're the small fry platoon. They never do anything. They're the misfits. The oddballs, you know?
They do everything right and still somehow fuck up.
You know? But they're trash at their job. They're inferior in every way, shape, and form. You know? That's what was implied. But let's not talk about that. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So, with the filler episode.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
The first part. So, you know how the ring, like, magically went around Taku? 4 other bitches touched that ring. Nothing happened. As soon as it went near his finger, 2 of them were holding it together. It didn't go on either of their fingers. As soon as it went near his fucking hand, it was like... It obviously wasn't for guys because a guy was trying to give it to... Why would it have not just gone on him then? It's just fucking... I'm moving it to a 4.
What, you don't like how they all got fucking plastered the minute that ring went on?
I didn't.
I thought it was fine. The show. I honestly thought they were gonna go for the everyone is now detrimentally horny route.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine that they didn't do that, but I can't give them props for
I'm giving them props for
doing
not
that.
doing that.
I don't give shows props for not doing that, but I definitely
I don't
shit
give
on
them
shows
props,
that...
but it doesn't deduct any points for me.
I'm not saying that part's deducting
I'm just
points.
saying personally.
If they do that, it
Like,
does.
you know.
Yeah.
Hey, they didn't do it. Okay. Dope. Is that it? Yeah, it was. Okay. Really? That was it? That's really how the bit ended. They did the whole ass setup and everything.
Yeah.
I was slightly sad. But, you know, whatever. Who cares? Look, guys, beach episode. Don't look over there. It doesn't make sense. But yeah. Do we have to do it? Do we have to do it to him?
We got it. What this is.
I just fucked up my keyboard.
Hey.
Welcome to the Great Husbando Debacle.
Yes.
We gotta figure out who the best guy is, you heard? Because we like to be inclusive here at TGWDP.
Who's Dilphin without necessarily needing to be
Absolutely.
a Dilf?
Who's Dilfing in spirit, mind, and if you want to, body?
Dilphin is a state of mind and body. It's not just being a Dilf.
It's a state of harmony. As it were.
State of transcendence, if I must.
Kind of spitting. Who are you putting up to bat for this competition?
I think Hayato. I
was thinking the same. Hot.
This leads up to. This is also going to tie in with one of my favorite moments, but when the director of the school was like, you know, you're going to die, right? And Hayato was just like,
yeah,
fuck it, I don't care.
That's what I was supposed to be doing.
I was like, okay, yeah.
It's been 3 years since we fought.
All right,
let's go. My favorite part was the aftermath. It was like, hey, are you dead? Nah. That was a rough battle. It was supposedly a fight to the death, but I only got scratches.
A fucking boulder from on top of him.
He's definitely supreme Dilphin. No cap.
Like, in terms of the guys in this show, like, Tiger's whatever, all the other guys fucking suck. Hayato was the only one that was like,
what, you don't
he's
the
definitely
director?
Dilphin. I'm a good guy, or am I? Nobody knows.
It's magically delicious.
No. Like, I like dickheads like that. Like, where they just, like, do their own thing, but it's just
if you're not gonna be like Mephisto from Blue Exorcist, you might as well hold that L. Mephisto from Blue Exorcist is the line you have to pass to be good.
I'm also gonna say the director should have been more.
Oh, yeah, you
flamboyant.
Cut out, so I had to interpret.
Like, I feel like that's just kind of a necessity when you do that kind of character.
He's just kind of there. He's not necessarily flamboyant at all.
Yeah.
He's just playful.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like...
And there's no indication that he's actually strong. Yeah. Just that he's there and has power. He's in the highest position of power, as it were. But yeah, definitely Hayato. Dilf Supreme. Easy. Easy money.
Easy. Quick shout out to Vlad though. He's kind of a goat.
Nah, you can't do that. That's cheating. That's cheating. If he took a human form, then we could.
No, I'm not saying he's the one. I'm just saying shout outs to Vlad. Because he's like, if you form a contract with me, you can do it. I won't form a contract with you. All right, give me some of your blood then.
The show I just finished, Aquarian Logos, had the same guy in there as like the dad of the villain. I was like, word. When I heard his voice, really? Oh,
one thing. Hayato's voice, I was like, damn, this shit is mad familiar. It's Jaggle Take from God of High School.
I didn't get that far.
And
yeah.
God of High School?
I did read it. I stopped watching the show after episode like 5.
Yeah, but you should you should still know who the character is.
But I never got to hear his voice, so.
Oh, but yeah.
That's why I was like, I didn't get that far. Yeah, there's some not familiar voices in the show for once, which I was okay with.
I recognized.
I didn't recognize those voices like literally at all. I looked at her list. She hasn't done a ton of like shit I've watched, so it makes sense that I don't remember her voice that often. There are of course a few like that I recognize, but like the majority, I was just, I was just like, okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I am here for it. What did you recognize most of the voices? Like actually?
Yeah, no, straight up.
But yeah, kind of crazy. I think.
Yeah, but
fuck, what was it? The joke where they're like, oh, they walk in on Usagi and she's naked or whatever. I'm at least glad that they went all the way through with the joke. They didn't
what do you mean?
like go one reaction, all right, scream, cut to the outside of the house and him screaming. They wait for everyone to go and have the same reaction. Everyone says their line/reaction and then they cut. I don't know. They could have put less effort into that, honestly.
I don't know. Just whatever. It's still just misunderstanding. Guy gets slapped in the end.
I understand that completely. I'm not impressed. I'm just glad they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason it's different is because, like, 50% of the time shows do the same sort of situation, but the other 50%, it's like zooms out of the house, sound of slap.
Pretty much. Is it time? We're skipping your section. Your shit don't deserve nothing, dog. You don't get anything.
Is there even?
Because they're the same age.
They're.
You can take that Usagi's.
No, I was about to say there's Usagi's.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So, no, that is an
L.
That is an L. L.
Yeah, you gotta hold that.
But yeah, fuck it. No, wait. I guess for the Daddy Dofi corner, Hayato's gonna take that dub for sure.
Easy
money. It's easy. Easy. Yeah, I know.
Okay. I think. Go ahead.
The one thing.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
I did like about Haunted though was his stage performance whenever he entered. Oh, dude.
Yes, sir.
Like, it's stupid.
Fucking retarded.
It's fucking retarded, yeah, but I liked it.
When you enter in with lines like that.
I'm gonna start doing that every time
man's hopping a call. Jesus Christ!
Hey, I might just have to start doing that. Fuck it.
That's just how my man finna be popping up everywhere.
Yes, sir.
I think we had to do it to him eventually. We could only delay it for so long, you know.
There's time.
This is known as like a pretty tremendous occasion every episode.
It is the namesake of the show, so
yeah,
you would
only assume it's like the most important part. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Great Waifu Debate. The namesake of the show.
Yes, sir.
We must guess each other's waifus, and once they've been revealed, we debate to find the definitive waifu of the show. Yeah. Yep.
Yes, sir. We take a turn guessing, and then we have a
do we really have to do this for this one?
I mean, no. Go ahead. Which one did you like?
I definitely hit that Suginami type beat. Like,
yeah.
One-san.
Yeah, that's it.
We had to
Suginami's just a baddie, and she's not like offensive.
Yeah,
I like her.
I was just reminded of the one thing I did like in the beach episode. Where they had them all talking about, hey, Tucker, shouldn't you be looking over here, looking at something, hot down here? And he turns to laugh, and he's like, I thank God for this day, and that you were my comrade. That was definitely, that definitely was like, yeah, okay, I like that. I enjoyed that part. But anyways, yeah, Suginami, One-san, you know the rest. One-san is MILF adjacent, So,
yeah. I mean, that's...
Ma'am, please drug me while you're kissing me. Thank you.
I was watching that shit. I was like, oh, she really hit that Quaalude. Where?
Why did they do that when I go to the doctor's office? Well, we got to distract you from your shot. So.
I need some sloppy while I'm getting the shot. That's all I'm saying.
Definitive. You are not wrong in the slightest. And of course, she's like the pervert One-san character, which is whatever. It's a little minus, but whatever.
Yeah. I did not care for this shtick where it was like, your boobs, wowzers, grab. It's like
they need to do it where it's like your boobs, wowzers.
But
she just boxes. Like, can you please stop?
Hey, your boobs. Hand them over.
Pretty much. But yeah, easy. And she turns into an elf. That was disappointing.
Yeah. Her story was kind of shit.
Her story didn't have make any sense.
It was like all right.
No.
Up until the elf shit.
It wasn't.
Like, I don't know.
Excuse.
It was fine for me. Like, it was just like, I was made to be science.
But they don't. They're like,
to feel more.
Okay, so who are you made from? Oh no. Okay. Guess we're not going to talk about that. Okay. So why are you different? Oh, I guess we're not going to talk about it. No.
So she read a book.
No.
She read a book, and her entire personality changed. I wanted to kill before, but ever since I read about a bird turning into a human,
I want to be a bird.
More than just that.
When that Why are you like
what are you doing?
This? It's just, how dare you? You were supposed to be thinking about inhumane ways to come up with clone. And that's the thing. There's not like, oh, we're all scientific geniuses. We all research it. They're just like, nah, but can we clone it, though?
Yeah.
Y'all don't need that many clones that just want to make clones.
They also didn't talk about, like, what the fuck the Astil Codex
They also didn't talk about what they needed elves for. They also didn't talk about what made elves special. They kind of missed that point, huh?
I mean, like, how are the elves any different?
Exactly. How are they any different at all? But yeah, One wins.
I think Valhalla just had a fetish for it.
And quite frankly,
I need an elven Milky.
Them, but like, it's just not necessary.
I don't
really either. But like, cool. Yeah,
it's not like
pretty
a
much
minus or anything, but it was
just
never
like
a plus.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah.
Next week we're doing Ichizoku reviewers. I'm doing Ichizoku reviewers by myself.
I
will. Me and Kels will go on do it. Don't worry, we got you.
All right, but I believe someone's on the line.
Oh shit! Yeah. Wait, what? What?
Yeah. What? What? What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Extra.
Yep.
People. Extra thick.
It don't matter what it is.
No, sir. It does not matter.
'Tis the decree, my lord.
It could be dead. It could never live in the first place.
All I gotta be is thick. That's the only criteria for this segment.
That thickness. I think it's obvious. It is going to be Tata's little sister.
Better start.
Then she goes into blob form. Close all your goddamn mouths before I do something risky.
Yeah, pretty much.
Them eyes looking at me a little.
Yeah, I might have to do something about that. Oh, also, can we talk about how he just made all the Witch Hunter suit CG? And how they didn't have to do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
When Oka actually went into her suit, why would the cape especially?
That's not the issue I had. I had the issue with the fact that they left her face on, so then you just saw the CG emotionless bullshit hair and face. I was like, stop, dog. Don't do that. If you're going to make her transform, give her a fucking mask. Because that was the only way to hide the imperfections of the CG that was already imperfect, you know?
I'm pretty sure all the other relics that we saw also gave masks.
But she's a girl, dog. You gotta make sure you see her face to sell the titty. I don't fucking know. Like,
shoutouts.
Yeah, that shit was annoying. I was like, no.
If we're talking about main cast thickness.
Suginami.
Yeah, Suginami.
Where's
If not her, probably Oka. Or not Oka, Usagi,
absolutely.
I mean.
That's free.
But Suginami has more height, which means she has more room for thickness.
A fair argument.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, if we're talking about just titty scale, I think Usagi takes
you might
it.
be wrong, but I think
wrong.
you're. I think proportionally, she absolutely takes that.
But Suginami as a whole is just thicker.
For sure. All right. Favorite moments?
Aside from the one I talked about, and I did rock with the Hallelujah shit. The one scene, it wasn't like crazy or anything, but it was when the principal was like just walking through the like all the mechs fighting and shit, and he was just like, fuck it. I was just like, all right, that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gang
he rolled up
shit.
with that. Yeah. It's time. It's time.
Yeah.
But
besides the one I talked about in the beach episode. Yeah, that's about it for the most part.
And I liked Takeru's interactions with Lapis.
Yeah.
I like Lapis as a character. Like she wasn't like. I mean, aside from just the Kudere shit, it's not like she wasn't. I don't know. It felt like she was more than just.
I thought she was just there. She barely got anything at all. Like, yeah. She got one line where it's like, "Stop praising me. It's embarrassing." And that was about it.
Yeah, but then she... I don't know.
You know? That's all, though. Yeah, no more favorite moments from me. You gotta hold that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
The OP's art direction. That's all. That's all I got. Okay. Similar recommendations. Kishino Cavalry. Astro Score.
Right. What else?
Fuck. Infinite Stratos.
Trinity 7. If you want a good show,
Hidano Aria.
Saiyaku Hai no Bakumet.
Did you just say that's a good show? Oh, okay. I thought you were just listening to good show. I was like, word, my nigga? You gonna do them like that?
No, sir. Yeah, Bakumet's a good show. Yeah, I was about to say Phantom World.
Yep. Luck and Logic, but Luck and Logic's actually
just watch the show with tiddies.
So, yeah. Nope.
Did you say Blade Dance?
But that's not good either.
That's
why I've added it to the list.
It's alright.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but I think we pretty much got our thoughts out of the way about this show in general.
Yeah.
Pretty thoroughly. Overall, yeah, you can watch it. On
it's definitely
the
a show.
First viewing, it's not terrible. So if you just want something new to watch, go ahead. You're not gonna hate yourself for watching it. You might hate yourself for rewatching it though.
Yeah.
Case in point A.
I hate myself already. This show did not help at all.
Guys, don't call her Usagi. Because she doesn't like her name. You gonna give us anything else to call you? No. Okay. Well, hold that.
Call me Usagi.
Word.
Don't call me that.
Word. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
What you got going on over there, little fatty?
In terms of
Big Bobby
anime,
Gleesh.
I've just been watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm like an episode behind at this point.
You didn't
I
watch the most recent episode. How you been? Let's get your mini Jujutsu Kaisen review out the way right now.
Cool.
I mean, that's a pretty good summary.
Like, it's genuinely entertaining, and the action dope as shit. Like, the fight scenes are fucking incredible.
How do you feel about the story and the characters? Who are your favorites or whatever?
I mean, come on, I gotta rock with Panda.
Yes, sir.
It's literally just a whole ass dude that's a panda. And I mean, I rock with the main character in Sukuna.
Sukuna is fucking a fucking dick.
Sukuna's he's just an ass. He's not even like a dickhead. Yeah. He's just an ass. And especially with that.
Yeah, it's spoilers for Jujutsu Kaisen. All right, get out of here.
That one part where the dude like tapped into the main character's soul, and Sukuna was like,
"Yeah,
don't do that shit again." And then he did that.
Nigga, what I tell you?
Okay, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, so I actually ripped his heart out. So if we switch back, he dies. It's just a dope ass show.
It's fine. Like, we've already had the premise of, oh, the main character has a monster stuck inside of him, a la Naruto and other shows where they have like some being inside of them. But it's always like, but they're a good person at heart. This nigga gets out and he realizes Itadori couldn't switch back. He's like, I'm finna act up.
First, I'm going to kill that boy, and then I'm going to murder him.
All right, let's make sure we take his heart out so he can't regenerate if we switch back.
And it's like, oh yeah. Well, if he dies, then the fingers inside of him die. Whatever. I still got like 18
you
more.
Act like I care.
So, yeah, it's not coming back either way, baby.
And when he's like, "Please turn him back. I'll do anything." No, nigga.
No. You really think I'm gonna help you?
Got me fucked up.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else you like? Do you like Gojo, the teacher?
Gojo's tight.
That's a dickhead.
He's just like he's a dickhead. He's definitely like a fun and kind of guy that I rock with.
Absolutely. I like the guy who Inumaki, who only speaks in sushi ingredients.
Yeah. Fucking rice ball shit because he has the power of word or whatever. I also really like the part in the when the guy was like, "What kind of women do you like?" I like a girl with a nice personality. And then he starts fucking crying. He just starts crying. You disappoint me.
Suck.
After the show wraps up, we definitely got to do this shit.
I wouldn't mind. I fuck with Nobara's my girl. That's my waifu. The main girl.
Which one is that?
Dory Squad.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one that's just a bitch the whole time.
Nah, you get later, like as I've read, she's a lot better. I mean, and I'm seeing it in retrospective, like I said, so I'm like, yeah, that's my girl.
That girl, that baddie teacher that was working in the
make you act.
Yeah.
I also fuck like there are a lot of characters that are cool. I like the businessman guy, the 7'3".
Yeah. It's like looks like I'm gonna have to go into overtime.
Pretty fucking much, dog.
Like all the characters in the show are tight as shit.
Have you watched like little shorts afterwards?
No,
you should. They're pretty fucking
I don't
funny.
think I have.
Yeah, like right after the EDs, They're like little shorts that are hilarious, actually.
Right.
So yeah, you should definitely do that. Well, yeah, that's a good fucking show, dog.
Yeah. In terms of manga, I'm reading Debbie the Crucifer is Emulous,
What do you
which
call
is like a new one that's coming out. It's about this like demon that's like shows up in this kid's house and I want to play. I'm time to murder. And then he's like, what if we play old maid first? And then she just like likes playing games with the dude. Let's see, Parasite in Love. Good shit. Kowloon Generic Romance. 2 new chapters came out the other day. Fire as fuck. That shit is so fucking good. And it just like looks really good too. Let's see. Cigarette and Cherry.
Yes,
I haven't read the
have.
most recent chapters, but I've been sitting on it. Coffee wo Shizuka ni. It's about a kid that falls in love with a woman that works at a coffee shop. And so he like saves up his pocket change to go and get coffee just so he can see her. Let's see. How to open a triangular rice ball.
I don't like it.
It's bad.
It's done, right? I remember reading at least 30 chapters and I just hated myself chapter after chapter.
Yeah, it's bad.
I read it a while back and I just
I feel
I felt that too and I just felt disgusted afterwards.
Yeah. But
yes, sir. Are you caught up?
This is tight.
Right,
it's
good.
fucking fire. Yeah. And I guess for the last one, a new chapter of Kiruru Kill Me came out the other day. That shit's pretty fucking good.
Okay. On my end, I have a couple that I am planning to throw up on our Twitter and Instagram for some short reviews. The first one I'm going to recommend is The Shut-In Newlywed, which is a autobiographical manga, and it's a pretty fucking good one about like the depression and anxiety syndrome that this woman gets after she moves to a new town and quits her job to get married with her longtime boyfriend. And it's like a pretty interesting and dope manga to read. It's just very human, and it's as I said, it's autobiographical, so it's like it actually happened. It's definitely cool to read. I think a lot of people would enjoy it. It definitely also has interesting drawings as well. So that's the first one. Second one I've been reading is the manga going on by Atsune, who made Choose the World or Your Girlfriend. And it's their new series now, which is, I don't know if it's Love or Magic. I don't know if you've read this yet.
Is that the one where he gets like
yes.
the power to like charm?
It's only got 5 chapters out right now, but it's definitely solid, as expected of them.
Yeah.
So that's a good one.
Oh, the World or Her.
Yeah. The other, I have 2 more. The other one I've been reading for a while, and I just haven't talked about. This one's called Soso no Freiren. It's spelled Frieren, and then Soso, Sousou. And essentially, it's about an elf who is part of the hero's party, and it documents her journey after the hero's passing, when he dies much later. And it's a very, very fucking interesting manga to read. It's super, super good. It's like one of my favorites at the moment that's still updating. It's got like 34 chapters out at the moment. And it's just like this elf who's lived longer than everybody, because like in terms of the manga at least, we haven't seen another elf, and no one else has either. So she's the only one who's been around like the longest out of everyone on the planet, and longer. So you're seeing like her grappling with emotions and just different the passing of time. That's the best part. Like the passage of time and her just living through it, you know. So it's definitely super fucking good. I'd recommend that. Yeah. And then the last one is something that just finished. The world after 5 seconds, or Gofun Go no Sekai, after the 5 minutes. It's made by the same guy who's doing Mushi Bugyo. And it just finished on the 66th chapter. It was definitely a very good manga. Super solid. I think it has superior paneling and pacing to Mushi Bugyo, at least at the moment. I don't know the release order of those two. But it's basically a manga where this guy who is the older sibling to a twin who has this inferiority complex. He talks to this fortune teller who gives him a bracelet and sends him 5 minutes into the future, and within those 5 minutes in the future, the world has become an apocalypse where like live giant Buddhas are murdering everyone. Yeah, and so the story just goes from there. It's super cool, so I recommend that. That's all I got on the manga front. In terms of anime I've been watching, this new season has a lot I want to watch. As I said before, I finished Aquarion Logos, the 3rd season. Solid if you like Aquarion. If you don't, it might be a little off. It's very outdated in terms of its themes, I'll say. Outdated as in it is the opposite of new. It is not breaking any new ground anywhere. But it's like a solid show to watch nonetheless. New season of Log Horizon. I'm definitely going to be checking out, of course, ReZero as well. Dr. Ramune, which is definitely an interesting anime that's coming out right now, where they have this doctor who treats mysterious special diseases, which are like a combination of a disease and a spiritual curse that happens. And so you have interesting things, like in the first episode, you have a girl who cries condiments as like barbecue or soy sauce, you know? Hey. Or in the second episode, a guy whose dick turns into a chikuwa, which is like a fish roll.
I knew me a bitch that's a condiment dispenser.
But yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites at the moment. Only 2 episodes out since it's the new season. I already talked about that on Twitter, but Kimono no Jihen, a solid shonen that's going to be coming out this season. That has a pretty basic premise and setup, but it's nonetheless is good. And then that's about it for me. You're welcome. I actually gave you some stuff this time. I had to do it to him for the one time, you heard. But yeah, do you got anything else?
I got my little
thing.
My answer. So, moving on, we're going to be going into my segment where I pick out a doujin, recommend it, talk about the tags, give it a rating. You know, if there's something particular about it, I talk about that as well. Entitled Doujin Fiend. Now, today I'm going to be talking about Shimekiri Giri Giri Threesome. The numbers are going to be 344733.
Hot. This one just dropped and it's hot.
It just dropped and it is hot. The tags are going to be group, soul male, glasses nakadashi, female male threesome, femdom.
I'm here.
Ponytail, small breasts, and rim job. Now, there isn't necessarily anything particular about it. It looks pretty good.
For a doujin, doujins tend to look good.
Doujin's really hit or miss, I feel.
I almost got taken
Yep.
to the dark place.
But it's just a solid, like, 4 out of 5. It's pretty fucking good.
It's pretty short, but, you know, solid.
Yeah. They definitely could have squeezed out, like, another 20 pages.
We're not gonna get
it's a doujin
for that. It's a lot of work to draw.
It doesn't have to be long. Yeah, it does not have to be long. It's a fucking doujin.
Good shit.
Yes, sir. You got anything? Pull something up.
Do I have to? Okay. I will then.
Yes.
Alright. Let's see. I really gotta do this, huh?
Yeah, you do.
I don't have to, you know, right? I actually don't have to.
No, you don't.
I could just.
I mean, you don't have to, but
you just gotta hold that.
But what's the point of not?
You had to do me like that, bro. you don't.
Hey, that's a squad call.
Don't do that shit again, though. Because I said so.
Why not? All right, sir.
Word? Nah, nothing.
What?
I'm trying to remember which ones we done already. It's actually hard to remember.
Just give me some numbers. Okay. I'll probably remember.
Did we do 285 698? Did we?
If we didn't, we did something that's like exactly
that's not impossible either. Damn. You hate to see it.
Just pick something that released recently. That's what I normally do. I don't even go back and look at my old shit to risk recommending the same thing again.
You ain't risking shit, huh? No, sir.
No, sir.
Hold on. That means I have to recommend something new. That would imply I know what's new.
Yeah.
How would I know that?
Because the favorites are sorted by date.
You have favorites? I don't have an account, dog.
Word?
You ever just raw dog a website, no login, nothing?
The only reason I have like fucking like 500 or some shit at this point favorites.
Word? How you be doing that? You trying?
I just like add anything that I could like potentially beat my dick to.
That's fair. That is completely fair.
Like, it don't even have to be great or nothing. I just, with the recommendations, only pick out the ones that are like stand out.
Real, yeah. I'm really struggling to find actually anything.
Fuck it.
Hey, I'm not doing.
You're not doing
shit.
Yeah, hold that, everyone. Tomorrow, not doing one.
Damn. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just sitting here living.
Yeah.
Oh.
But what?
No.
You got one?
Thought I did. Bless. You ever forget what they're about, so you gotta check the tags?
No, I normally remember when I see the picture.
Unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Is it any surprise all of the JoJo's ones are yaoi?
No, not at all. I mean, the show is
Does it
basically
ever
gay in the first
surprise
place,
you
so.
that it's not all yaoi, and there's some yuri.
That's a
No,
little bit
part 6 makes
surprising.
it possible.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I mean, it definitely
Here's
does.
one we can do. Found it. I like this one. This one's number's gonna be 344
Alright, go ahead.
256.
I saw this and I couldn't bring myself
I definitely
to
had to
favorite.
hit that favorite.
I mean, I get it. It's like
Yes.
thick MILF, but
yes.
it's just not good enough.
The tags are gonna be big breast, soul female, soul male, nakadashi, blowjob, MILF, cheating, big ass, handjob, and manga. MILF. Yep. You heard it here first, folks. I did it. MILF. Truly breaking new ground every single time. You know what I'm saying?
Surprise, surprise. One of us recommended a MILF Dojin.
Send help, dog. We are detrimentally down bad.
Half of the time when I'm looking for Dojins, for recommendations, I go for not MILF because if I didn't, it would be a MILF recommendation every time. I'm just that down bad, dog. I need help.
Go for it. It just so happened that the one I found was the MILF Dojin.
I'm just down bad, dog.
Yeah,
I can't be saved.
We fucking know, dog. Yeah. That's it. Hold that out. We don't know what the fuck we're doing next. Or maybe we do, but we're waiting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold that.
That's it. Get out of here, dude. Leave, dude.
Yep. That's it. Yeah.
Say you're sorry. I mean, you don't gotta do all that, actually.
For what?
I was thinking they should say sorry for, I don't know. Yeah, being built ugly.
To us? All y'all built ugly. Every single one of you.
Alright, dummies. I'll see y'all later. Yeah.
The Great Waifu Debate about anime titties. The Great Waifu Debate about anime, yes. It's the Great Waifu Debate about anime titties. The Great Waifu Debate's all about anime thighs, yeah. She got them big old anime titties. She got them big old anime titties. She got them big old anime titties. She got them big old anime titties.